Today we are going to be ranking the letters of the alphabet. Alright, so starting up, we have A. What am I supposed to say? It's an obvious A tier. It's such a versatile letter. Its presence in our lexicon is so dominant, you can't give anything besides an A. I don't quite like it that much, which is why I'm not going to give it an S. Alright, B. B is a pretty cool letter. I don't have any beef with the letter B, but at the same time, it doesn't really appeal to me all that much, but I can still respect it. I'm going to give it a nice B tier. All right, C gets an F. All right, C is a terrible letter, okay? It is redundant because all instances in which C are used can be replaced with K or S. All right? So C is a completely useless letter, okay? That has no functional purpose besides just being everywhere and confusing people about how to pronounce things. I hate it. It's awful. All right, so letter D, it's in the same boat as the letter B. I mean, if you really think about it, the letter D is just the letter B but mirrored. It's pretty cool. D, B, functionally they're the same. They have the same vibe to them. I appreciate it. All right, the letter E. Well, the letter E was deemed comedic enough that it had its own meme about it. It's a pretty decent letter. I'd put it at the A tier, but like I don't feel as good about it as A. But they're still about in the same ballpark, so yeah, I'd put the E over there. F. The letter F, F word, haha. I can say fuck, dude. That's such a cool letter, but real, I don't know. The letter F feels kind of shady. It doesn't give me a good vibe. It's a C tier. I mean, it's still decent, which is why I'm not giving it like a hard D tier. The letter G. Ew, just leave and get out. I mean, you're not as bad as C, but like I don't like you. H is an S tier. I love H. The letter H is just so aesthetically pleasing, especially when it's uppercase. Okay, it's just two eyes and a line between them. How could you not like it? All right, the lowercase. I'm not too hot about the lowercase. I'm not gonna lie, but it's so crisp. Same thing with the letter I. The letter I is so crisp. Okay, both in lowercase and uppercase. In uppercase, it's just a straight line, and in lowercase, it's a straight line with a dot on top of it. How can you not like it? Such a good letter. But do I have any beef with the letter I? I honestly can't say I have any beef with the letter I. It is definitely one of the better vowels. I will put it up there high. The letter J. J. My name's John for all of the internet stalkers out there, because I have so many fans who want to know my name. The letter J, I'm not gonna gas it up or anything. I still think it's a decent letter, but it's not going up the list just because I have any favoritism or anything. It's a B tier, okay. K. Yeah, I do like the letter K. It's consistent. There's no way that you could mispronounce K ever, okay? It is the golden standard of consistency in letters, okay? There is no ambiguity to letter K whatsoever, okay? With the letter Q, all right, sometimes when you're like reading like Chinese or some bullshit, the letter Q can make a ch sound, all right? That's kind of whack. I don't like that. All right, L. Hmm. I don't like the letter L. I can't really say I'm too hot about the letter L, but I'll put it in a C tier. I mean, it's not that bad. I just don't like how it makes me feel. Um, all right, M and N are functionally the same letter. Okay, they just like appear in random places. Okay, I mean the way that they're written is extremely similar. So they should get about the same tier. M and N, M and N. That is a good duo. Okay. Well, they're both pretty easy to pronounce, but at the same time, they don't have the stage presence that letters like H and K have. Okay, and they're not up there with the vowels either. I'm gonna make them both B tiers. All right. All right, the letter O, easy A. All right, come on, it's the letter O. Okay, can you really hate on the letter O? I mean, don't get me wrong; it's one of the weaker vowels. Out of A, E, and O, I would say that O is the weakest vowel out of the three, but it's still a vowel nonetheless. So I'm gonna give it its shine. All right, I is my favorite vowel, and that's on God. Okay, so letter P. P. It does have a lot of energy to it. The letter P does exude a big boy vibe. Okay, it goes P. And whenever you say it too loud into the microphone, it makes your mic go batshit crazy. Letter P. Yeah, you know, honestly, I'm gonna give it like a beefy B tier. Okay, that's like the top of the B tier. All right, the letter P is good. All right, it's better than B. I'll tell you that. The way that they did it, this is literally like an upside down B. P is better than B. Don't get it twisted. Q. It's so niche, and like it's not even like a pretty letter. It's ew. D tier. All right, letter R. The letter R is it's sneaky. You know, it's one of the more low key letters. It's pretty widely used. It's not as used as much as like the vowels, obviously, or consonants such as B and D. The R is like a mid tier consonant that has a more subtle flavor to it. It's a C tier, probably like a mid C, I'd say. S. I love S. S is going S tier. Yeah, I guess that's kind of appropriate, right? But S is just I don't know. I like it because it is a very commonly used letter. It's probably like within like the top 10 most commonly used letters besides the vowels. Actually, if you take the vowels out, now even with the vowels, it's still in the top 10. Um, I don't know. I can't explain it. Okay, we're doing a fucking alphabet tier list. How am I supposed to objectively tell you that S is an S tier? Okay, just go with me for it. Okay, T. T is, I believe, it's one of the lesser used consonants, but it's still pretty solid. Okay, it has big dick energy. Okay, so I mean, even though when it's uppercase, the letter T is just a dominant. Okay, it can rival the likes of an uppercase M in terms of sheer power. Okay, like if we were doing a tier list based on how powerful the letters are in combat, M would be an easy S tier. Okay, just look it's already huge in the lowercase form. When it becomes uppercase, it just stomps. It destroys everybody else. Still, it's a beefy B. U. This is actually one of my less favorite vowels, but then again, it's still a vowel nonetheless. I can't ignore it. It gets a B tier. I know my B tier is getting pretty stacked, but you have to understand that's because most of these letters I can't form strong opinions on. Okay, only these letters in S tier and these letters in like the D and F, I can confidently say that they are better and worse than the others. Okay, that everything from A to C is kind of a mess. Just on my general feeling. V. No, I don't like the letter V. Okay, I mean I don't particularly dislike it either, but it's just there. W. It takes too much damn effort to say W. That's 3 fucking syllables. F tier. The letter X. It's a very edgy letter. X is probably the edgiest letter on this entire list. Like so much that if I took a paper with and just printed the letter X on it, it would be as sharp as a knife. That's just how fucking edgy it is. I mean, like for crying out loud, XXX Tentacion, X Files, X Men. Come on, it's such an edgy letter. Its stage presence is amazing. This is at least an A tier. I might make it an S. Okay, we'll make it. We'll make it. I don't feel like it compares to HI and S though. That's just not happening. We're making it an A tier. It's up there. Like compared to every single one of these, it's probably within like the K level. Okay, I think the X is similar to K in terms of viability. Alright, the letter Y. No strong feelings about the letter Y. I mean, the main problem I have with the letter Y is its status as both a vowel and a consonant. I feel like that kind of versatility, I don't like it. Okay, I don't like how you can use Y as a vowel and a consonant. I believe they should have just added a 27th letter and then just made Y. No, not even a 27th letter, because Y, whenever it's used, it's usually as an I or an E. It's redundant as a vowel. And for that alone, I'm gonna have to give it a D tier. I don't feel it's quite as bad as C or W. But yeah, it's a D tier. All right, and Z. The last letter of the alphabet, eh? I mean, it's all right. I can, I don't really have any problems with the letter Z. Z. Makes your mouth vibrate when you say it. That's pretty cool. It's uncommon. It's definitely in like the bottom 5 most uncommon letters. But it's pretty niche. I don't think it's that aesthetically pleasing though. I'm gonna have to give it a C tier. All right, so that's that. That's the definitive alphabet tier list. Okay.